So, those are the games I've been playing. That's kind of what I've been up to. There was something else I want to talk about. Let's see here. One Shambara, Warhammer Battle March. What did I want to mention? Right. Well, I'll go back. I'll go back to Final Fantasy 13 just for a moment. Just bear with me here, okay? Why? It is because it still bothers me. I mean, it bothered me 20 minutes ago when I started talking. It still bothers me now, the way that people react to this game. It's like they're surprised by it in some way. I mean, it's not like all the Final Fantasies since 9 have been, totally redefining the series or anything, which they have if you have been paying attention. And people say there's there's no overworld or anything. 10 didn't have an overworld. That's nothing new. They say the game doesn't open up until like hour 15 or 20. So, up until then, you're going through the story. Yes, it's linear, because it's very, very story-driven. This is a Final Fantasy game. It's a Japanese RPG. How is this surprising? Are people just spoiled by Fallout 3, Mass Effect, Oblivion, all the Western RPGs? They're totally different genres, really. I just don't know what they were expecting. And the whole thing with the battle system where you only have control of one character, the party leader. If the party leader dies, whole thing's over. You're dead, game over. Again, how is this new and different? As I pointed out on the blog, Dragon Warrior 4 had a very similar system. They had separate chapters. Each, story was self-contained within that chapter. And you only controlled your main hero in Chapter 5 when everyone got together. The other 4 characters were controlled by the AI. And this is a Nintendo game, so the AI really wasn't all that good. But, you could set up, use no magic, go all out, heal. You had these different options you could select to set your AI allies. And this is back in 1993. A couple years later, Star Ocean, second story for the PlayStation. Probably one of the best RPGs I played for the PlayStation. I was totally surprised by that game going into it. I didn't know it was part of a larger series. Disappointed where a series has gone since then, but that's a different story. Anyways, Star Ocean second story. Same thing. It's got the real-time battlefield going on like Tales of Vesperia. You only control one character. The others act independently. Yes, you can switch between all the characters on the fly and use them that way, but it's the same deal. You're controlling one character, others are doing their own thing, you tell them generally what to do, follow them along, it works. Tales of Vesperia for the 360. You control one character, the rest of them do their own thing. Do we see a pattern here? This is not new technology. RPGs have been using this for years. Got almost 2 decades even. Is it because it's in a Final Fantasy game that people are surprised by this? Did they not play 12? Did they not realize that everything that we knew and loved about classic Final Fantasy was dead and gone, and we just have to accept what they're doing with the rest of it? Because, me personally, my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy VI. If anyone says otherwise, they're wrong. Especially people that say 7 is their favorite. 7 is very good. But 6 is better. 6 has no real main character, yet the plot is amazing. The characterization is amazing. I had it described to me once as Final Fantasy at its most cinematic without cinemas. And that is exactly what it is. It's just amazing what they were able to pull out of the Super Nintendo, especially the opera scene. Back then, it was mind-blowing. In fact, Super Nintendo, very first system I bought with my own money, went out, bought a used one from a local store. Within 2 weeks, bought Final Fantasy III which is what it was here at the time. Played it, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 times all the way through. I still play it. I still have an emulated version because I have the cartridge of Final Fantasy 3. I just don't have a Super Nintendo to play it on. Emulate works fine. Still love the game. Still holds up even today. Opposite end of the spectrum is Final Fantasy 8. I really don't have anything to say except that Final Fantasy 8 sucks. And go to SpoonyExperiment.com and watch the Spoony One's video reviews of Final Fantasy 8. Absolutely hysterical. Best video series ever. Completely deconstructs everything about that game. And it's just atrocious. Can't see how anyone can like that game. I can understand 7. 7 makes sense to me. I can understand why you like it. You know, it was your first love, broke your heart, all that. That's cool. I understand. Final Fantasy 8 totally sucks, though. In the grand scheme of Final Fantasies, where does 13 match up? I don't know. Right now, I don't even want to rank it anywhere on there. Because right now, I'm just not sure. I'm really hoping that as I get to play it some more, I don't know. Might surprise me. Might be really good. At the moment, though, graphics, presentation, and just the start of the story alone, it's at least knocking on the top 5 for me. Just because within the first hour, I mean, I was hooked. As much as I hate the character of Snow, the scene of him on the bridge of the rebels was just, I enjoyed that. It was a lot more visceral than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting people to scream quite like that when I'm playing a Final Fantasy game. But yeah, good. And again, I'll probably, much like One Chambara, have a lot more to say about this as I play it some more. Right now, like One Chambara, leaning towards good. Might go the path of Warhammer and turn to hate at some point, but for now, it's all leaning towards good. So, yeah, nearing in on the 30-minute mark here. I'm going to wrap this up by apologizing for the fact that I'm actually enjoying the games I'm playing right now. But you have to kind of expect that considering what my tastes are anyways. This is the sort of stuff I like. Don't hate anything at the moment. Again, we'll just see what happens in the future. For now, I'm just going to be playing more One Chambara, Final Fantasy, sticking some Raiden 4, get going on Red Alert 3, which means that Leisure Suit Larry is dead to me. At some point, I might go back to it. Not anytime this month. Next month doesn't look so good either. They're Alive Extreme 2, again, same deal. I've got so many new games to play through, so much other stuff I'm doing, that games that are quite that horrible and that soul-sucking, I really don't want to play until at least let me graduate. After I graduate and things clear up a little bit, then I'll go back to them. Alright, that'll be the deal, okay? Promise. Okay? In May, after the first weekend of May, I will go back to those 2 games, and I will do my darndest to finish them off. That will be the goal for this summer, is just see how far I can go, and see how much closer I can get to finishing off Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Why did I start? Why did I start playing that game? It's so bad. The more time I'm away from it, the more I hate it. Don't make me go back and play it. I'll play One Chambara. I won't play that game. I'll play Warhammer. I won't play that game. I just won't do it. You can't make me. So, that's my promise. Until then, check out 360voice.com. Check out blogofthunder.blogspot.com. I've got some more stuff I'm going to be putting up tomorrow regarding RPGs. And check out trueachievements.com. My news articles. read this.